Hey, it's Emily from Great Design Lead. Today, the video I'm going to check out is called Bennett Tea by Tubek Studio, and they're from Ukraine. Um, I found this a while ago, put it on my list, and now I'm checking it out today. And the reason I picked it out was because I thought that the product design on the actual tea canisters themselves was really cool. And one of my friends is from Ukraine and super into tea, and so I sent this to her, but I never actually took the time to take and check out the whole site. So that's what I'm going to do today. And so let's check this out. I don't really know what to expect. I kind of have an idea in my head of what this is going to look like, but I'll check it out. Bennett-tea.com. Oh, okay. This is different. Oh wait, Bennett every morning, golden morning. Bennett is a modern brand offering customers high quality tea for different tastes. We travel the world and bring you curated sections of expertly blended, award winning teas carefully crafted to the highest standards. Refresh yourself with tea, browse teas. So I expected this to like be way more floral, based on the preview that I saw before, but I'm gonna walk through this, see what they have. So browse teas. The color is really nice. I wonder if all the products kind of like coordinate with these like warm purpley pink colors. Oh wow. That's a really good idea to have that load in like that. Huh. I like that. Okay. And it has this same grid structure for everything. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so ooh, how do I pronounce that? Wooey water? Wooey? A golden turtle. Um, these are considered to be some of the finest teas in the world. As a result, the prices they fetch are some of the highest. $39. How many ounces? 80 grams. Can't visualize that in my head, but it I can kind of expect how big it's going to be. Um, grown on sheer cliffs of soft porous stone in soil just a few inches deep. These teas develop a beautiful minerality that's unmistakable and cannot be produced elsewhere. So, yeah, like the first thing I see is this, and then I read this, and then I see taste, aroma, mouthfeel, and then as soon as they say that the prices are high, I stop reading this and go straight to the price, and then go to how much you get for it. So, interesting. If I was more of a tea person, I would probably know a lot more about all this. Can I scroll? Ooh. Oh, okay, I didn't scroll. It's just doing it by itself. This animation is really cool. Huh, okay. You know what would be really cool? I mean, I don't even know how you would do that. But I've been looking at a bunch of interactive websites recently. It'd be so cool if they actually, instead of looking at this from above, you looked at like this line right here, and if gravity is like going this way, um, down, what if this was behind this block right here, and it just had tea leaves, and as you scrolled over it, the tea leaves kind of moved, like you were giving them um wind or something like that, and it moved with you, kind of like leaves on the ground but tea leaves on this line right here. That would be really cool. I have no idea how you would do that. I know there's probably a way to do that. Like somebody with more animation background would probably be able to do that, but when I saw what you did when these were loading in and they kind of dropped in like that, I think it was the one right before this. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, I think that would be so cool. And it's the same consistent line every time. The only thing is when you have, yeah, like that, like that. So the only thing is if you have that on mobile, I don't know if that would have the same thing. If you could even do that on mobile. Sometimes you can do some animations on desktop, but not on mobile. Um, but yeah, I like this grid structure is really interesting. Let me see if I went through all of them. Okay, 29 for 80 grams. I can visualize what like a kilogram is, so I'll just go backwards like that. Yeah, I love the packaging of these. They're really cool. And they look like they're part of a unit, but each of them have their own thing. Okay, so I'm at the bottom. Out of stock. Okay. Tea store. Okay, what about? Let that load in. Okay, our story. So the first thing I see is our story, how it all began, and then about us. And now I'm going to read. So, Bennett Tea was founded in 2017 by a team of successful entrepreneurs and leaders in the food and tea industry with the common goal to advocate for health and wellness. Our team includes North America's most awarded tea master with over 12 years of blending experience who has been working globally with the world's finest tea producers to develop a masterfully created line of superior quality loose tea leaves that are 100% organic and free of toxic chemicals and additives. Where are the people's names? So if you're talking about the most awarded tea master, I would want to like Google this person or like find their Instagram or something like that. But it's interesting that they chose not to talk about that. I don't know if that's like part of their thing that they don't really want to talk about the people. They want to talk more about the tea, maybe. So our core values, okay, our philosophy, mission statement, health and environment. Okay. Okay. And about us, Bennett Tea was founded with a mission to make high quality teas. So part of this seems a little anonymous. Like, I don't know who is doing this or anything like that. I don't know if it's like a board or sometimes when people don't say about their leadership, it's because it's like a very small team, which is fine. I don't know why people aren't into that because sometimes they only websites or companies will only talk about like the top 5 members of their leadership team, and they have like companies that are huge, like 500 employees, 1,000 employees, 10,000 employees, and that's totally fine. So I would, in this about section, I would want to learn a little bit about the people that are behind this, because they're good at talking about their core values and everything. But yeah, interesting. So let's go to contact. So I'm guessing if you're on their website, it's either contact because something's gone wrong, or contact to buy stuff if you're like a supplier. Trying to put these in grocery stores. So like where do they want it? So it says where to buy. You can buy it at these tea places. Okay. Oh, Philadelphia, that's where I live. Okay. So you could buy it in Philadelphia on 29th Street, Chestnut Street, Prince, Tea Room, and Cup of Tea on 9th Street. Okay. Pittsburgh, Kung Fu Tea. Oh, we have a Kung Fu Tea. I wonder why we don't have it here. Okay. Washington, Richmond. Okay. Interesting that you can't buy directly from them. Weird. Okay. The Bennett team is committed to ensuring you have a positive exhibiting experience. Please contact the team member who may assist you with your question. And what you probably can't see behind me is right down here is info@bennettea.com, and then they have their phone number, which is 947-856-1795. Okay. Well, what about they have a shopping cart, but oh wait, of course you can buy directly from them. They have the tea floors. Once I went to the contact and it says where to buy, I totally forgot that there was a whole tea store, because it made me think, oh, this is the only place that you can buy this. Maybe a different phrase would be like, find us in person or something like that. But where to buy, I totally forgot that this is even a thing. So I'm just going to add something to cart. Oh, is everything out of stock? Okay, so I don't know what the checkout process is going to look like if I can't do that. Um, Yeah, everything's out of stock, which must be good because I'm guessing that's great because that means that they're making a lot of purchases and stuff like that. Alrighty. Well, I like this website. I think that there's some stuff that I wish I knew a little bit more about them. This is like a 3-page website. So it's not like bombarding me with information where some other websites are like 20 pages about a single product. So it's definitely not what I expected. But I think that the color is really consistent. It works well with the product. So there's no clashing there or anything like that. And yeah, and I might actually go since they sell it in Philadelphia. But yeah, the only other thing is uh some sometimes I kind of feel like maybe these lines are repeated a little too much. Like sometimes I do the same thing where I put grids around stuff just to try to like make it its own space, make it its own thing. But then I take those grids out, and it looks so much simpler and less overwhelming without all of those dividing lines and stuff like that. And I did that when I first started in graphic design, and uh, and once I started taking that back a little bit, I liked how it turned out. But because these lines right here aren't super, I mean, you have it in the label, so I don't know. Yeah, those are just my thoughts. So let's check out who made Bennett T website. So Tubex Studio. I want to check out them and see like what other stuff they've done and stuff like that. So I hope I'm saying that right. Tubek. Ukraine, web design, branding, UI, UX, illustration, animation. So we have Bennett T and a bunch of other stuff going on. Oh, that one looks cool. Save the Fiance. What else do they have? Upper, there's an app. Okay, so let's look at visit site. Tubic Studio. Wow. Oh, is this interactive? Oh, still, I think it's really cool. Okay. So design, development, and identity for your product. Let's create something together. Synthesize. Oh, so these are their case studies, it looks like. Annual awards. Oh, they did the website for the annual awards 2020. That's pretty cool. Okay. We build modern experiences, web, mobile apps, branding, motion, illustrations. Pretty cool. 40 plus awards for digital innovation. Wow. Oh, and then they have a bunch for Bennett T, Mobile Excellence, Developer Site, Site of the Day, Project with Tuba. This is a really good footer. I like that. I might have to come back to this as I redo my website at some point. Okay. Oh, did I freeze? Here, I'll refresh. Oh no, why did everything freeze? Hello? Oh, okay. Okay. Back on it. Tubic Studio. Okay, so I want to learn a little about the company itself. So go to company. We make brands and products shine. The company has been on the market since 2013, starting from outsourcing UI and UX design and growing the diversity of services year by year. Now Tubic is a full stack digital agency with all the specialists required for the efficient creative project process from scratch. I need to slow down. 40 plus employees, 400 projects, 6 years of experience, 40 awards. So they almost have an award for every employee that they have. I like this. This is a cool thing. Oh, drag? Okay. Wow. It's pretty neat. Okay. Keep moving. Oh, come back. Did it freeze again? I wonder if this is my internet. I don't think so. Everything else was super easy. Huh. Oh well. I guess I'll wrap up the video here. The anyway, thank. Oh, okay. We're working again. All right. Uh Well, thank you, Tubic Studio for such a cool website. There were a bunch of things that I really liked about it. I liked how you were able to scroll from project to project and the animation that went with that. Yeah, I thought that the color scheme worked really well with the product itself. I'm definitely going to follow you on LinkedIn and everything because I like the projects that you do, and I'm going to keep looking at that, and maybe I'll go get some tea in Philly. But yeah, thank you so much. And if you want to learn anything about me, my name is Emily Giordano. I'm a web designer and web developer from the US. And you can find me most places, just Great Design Lead, whether it's on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, my website, which is greatdesignlead.com, or you can email me, which is Emily at greatdesignlead.com. And the Spotify and Apple podcast is my podcast, which is the Great Design Lead podcast. But yeah, thank you so much. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.